Hi, I'm Dan Whittaker. Today we are going to take a look at the diagonal hip movement that will guarantee you coming into out every single time. So how many times have you heard, this is going to make you come into out every time? Or this is going to stop you over the tops, etc, etc. We hear all these quotes by people that are supposedly going to make you have a great golf swing really, really quickly. Now, this one bit is something that I have tried and tested with my students a lot, okay? And it does get someone into out every single time. It isn't a long term, you do this for forever. This is to get you the feeling of how the hips actually move. Okay, so it isn't going to be something that you're going to do and keep going that way as far as you can in what this diagonal movement is. This is going to get you moving in the correct direction, so then you can then learn how to piece the rest of that downswing together to make your golf swing super, super efficient and give you maximum consistency. So today, guys, we're taking a look at the hip movement on the way down that can guarantee into out. I say that with a lot of confidence because I get lots of people who come in who are out to in and have never ever been into out ever. Okay, they've tried dropping their arms, they've tried shallowing the club, they've tried feeling like the right shoulder goes down, they've tried lots and lots and lots of things. But if you're one of these guys who struggled with that, this I think will be brilliant. If you already draw it, this is no good for you. You're going to hit bigger draws. Probably don't want to do that. So it's really key though for a lot of people, particularly guys who even early extend a little bit, okay? Because this can give you an idea of how that pelvis can move, okay? But you want to change the direction you move it in if you early extend, but the idea of it's going to be the same. So what we're looking at is, from that top of the backswing, we're looking at the direction this pelvis is going to move. So I see lots of people get to the top and turn. Well, if we turn, the arms will go outwards because turning is an outward move, okay? So all the time what we're trying to get in the golf swing is we're trying to create a difference, or differential between the leading edge and the left shoulder, okay? Get it back and then have the rotation to kick the club out and square it. And the rotation will then pull the left arm in. If you're rotating from the top, you're probably throwing it outwards straight away. So no matter what you do, even if you try and shallow it, but you're turning, you're still out to win here. You're just out to win with an open club face, and then you've got to stand the shaft up more. So what we're looking at is the way this pelvis moves. So I'm going to call this the diagonal pelvis movement. Okay, so ideally what we're looking at is it's going to go or stay in the angle you're on at the top. So let's say you're anywhere between 35 and 45 degrees as an example, and that pelvis will shift laterally still at that diagonal angle, okay? And what's happening from there is the pressure is moving into my left toe, okay? Now, if from the top I make that movement here, okay, what happens is the right hip will stay back and the weight now goes into that left toe. Now feel that little move there. What that's done is allow the arms and the shoulder to drop. Now from here, I can begin to make my movement through. Also, this provides a lot of power because they know that the power movement is the weight goes into the left toe and then you push back up from the ground. As you push up from the ground and move into the heel, that opens the body and that's what provides the club head speed and the power for your golf swing. So you can hit it further with this move as well. But what it's going to do is if you come out to in, this will guarantee get you into out, okay? I'm going to demonstrate one in a minute. Depending on how I'm swinging, if I'm going to be hitting draws, I'm going to be about 2 to 2.5 degrees into out with a 7-iron. You know, maybe down at 1.6 if I'm playing any good. And if I'm fading it, I'm going to be 2 to 1.5 the other way. So it's only very tight, small shapes, okay? And I've never been a guy who plays with a lot of big numbers. And this was the one that I found I could make massive, massive into-out paths due to how the pelvis is moving. So I can get this anywhere from 7 to 9 degrees. It's loads, so it allows me as a demonstration to hit this really big draw. Now, what this will do for you is you're going to feel that that right hip stays back and it'll feel like it's still in that turned position. It won't move back at all. And then from there, it's laterally moving. So it's a diagonal lateral, we're going to call it for a moment, okay? So then it's going into that toe box, keeps that hip back. Now, if we get hold of the golf club from here and we make that movement from there, you can now see how that club's definitely into out, but I'm also not trapped because there's room for my elbow. I'm not early extending because if I early extended, I'd go this way, that'd actually throw everything out. I'd be so trapped I couldn't hit it. Okay, so this could be fantastic for you. Okay, and what I've seen on the pressure plate is a lot of guys who are struggling to get the club a little bit more from the inside. It's because jumping back into the heel very early, not getting into that toe box quite, or staying in it for long enough. So let's just try a quick shot and see what we get, okay? So what we're looking at is from this top of the backswing, from here, going to be trying to go this way, okay? So let's just get a little feel. I feel like I'm moving in towards that toe box, which will allow me to get that into out movement. And this hopefully a really good pelvis direction. So that felt quite a lot. Okay, 6.5 degrees. So I've gone a little bit left just because I haven't really matched the club face. But if I want to hit a big draw, that will allow me to come into out. So this is something I've worked with people over the years, and I've tried and tested it with people. It's not that this is just a brand new idea. I thought just throw it out there. This is having proven results for people who very much get on their toes very, very quickly, struggle getting the club shallowed from the inside and want to hit these draws. Okay, this then is not the only answer. This is part of the puzzle that then you can get your arms forward, the elbow can move forwards, you can start to get your left arm off your body in this direction. You can start to come in here with the right elbow forwards, and then you can learn to open up and push up from the ground. But what it does allow is, if that pelvis stays in this direction, so we can shallow the golf club without my arms ever being trapped. Try and shallow that golf club and turning, can't be done. So that diagonal movement is going to be in this direction. So it's going towards the forefoot of the left, on the left. The hips are going to stay like they're still pre-turned, and the arms can drop from the inside. If this is something you struggle with, this could be a great solution, okay? Or something that would be a great idea for you to at least try and see if you can maybe start to make those differences. And I think you'll be able to do it, but still have lots of room for your arms and the club to deliver to the golf ball through impact. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Got loads more good content coming forward. Comment below, do you like it? What would you like to see more videos of? If you'd like to contact me, please do so via my website. Thanks a lot for watching, and speak with you again soon.